I'm Rachel Stefan, founder of Snowball. Snowball is an event marketing tool that lets you put butts in seats and eyeballs on screens. You are here today. In fact, you could be one of those 12 people who were referred to ETL because a speaker, an attendee, or an exhibitor for ETL shared to their social or send it by email inviting someone to come and join them, hear them speak, or see them exhibit at ETL. A lot of organizers have the same challenges. They want to prove ROI for their exhibitors and their sponsors. They want to get more people. They want to get new people to their shows. And they want to stand out because you can't be the only one marketing to your audience, and you can't be the only one talking about your event being the best to be there. You want others to give you that social proof. You want your speakers, your exhibitors, your attendees, your team, your members, everybody who is part of that circle of the event need to be also talking about the event. That's where we come in. We help them make it easy for them to spread the word and get the word out. And it can start as early as when you have your call for speakers. Registration is not even open, but your speakers, at the moment that they're submitting their session, they get the chance to invite someone, maybe like them, another speaker who might be interested in also submitting a session or a talk to your conference. So your speakers are helping you curate and build your program. At the same time, what it does for your attendees or potential attendees is putting it out there, is almost like save the date. It's almost like putting it on their radar, creating some FOMO, starting to do that early on in the stage until you're ready to open registrations. Next up, now you have your speakers. What do you do with them? That's when you need to mobilize them. So what we do with Snowball here, we give them the tools in order to be able to easily share to their networks a pre-written message for them that could be different for every single social platform that you can customize in Snowball. The branding of the visuals that you see here is totally customizable. Yes, you can start with templates, but it's also free to do whatever you want with it. It has to match your brand, not the other way around. And then you can also customize the field that are outputted in that social card to as many as you want. You want to make it more personalized, you could do so. What's unique to Snowball too is that every speaker, every sponsor can also have their own landing page. So if I go to Joe's page here, this is what he got to promote his session at ETL. So he could choose to share it wherever he wants. And when someone clicks on his post, what they're going to get is a landing page generated in Snowball that is on brand that talks about Joe and his session. So if I look at it here, it's co-branded, it's co-marketed, it has his headshot, his information, little bio, and the session that he's talking about. Plus, also, in addition, what's unique to Snowball is that we can collect and curate video sound bites from your speakers at scale. So they can say in their own words, what can people expect at their session? So think about it as like a personal invitation from your speakers to your audience. And the rest of it, it's all yours, all your event. It talks about your event, what's going to be there. It's like a one-pager for your event. One call to action, register. And when someone clicks to register from this page, we attribute that as a referral from Joe. So if they end up registering, completing the registration, we know that Amanda came in because of Joe referred her. This is how detailed that we can collect this information and provide you more insights so that you could also implement other marketing strategies following that. Same thing applies to exhibitors. Exhibitors have the same principle, so they get their own brand kit that they get to share easily to their networks by email, WhatsApp, whatever they choose to do so. And they also have their own landing page, which is also based on their brand. So it's the company presence, their logo, their booth number, possibly whatever that company must want to advertise and share about their presence. And the rest is about the show. Same thing for attendees. You've registered for ETL, for example. First touch points that we had with you is when you registered. You got the chance to share it, invite someone else. But also we didn't stop there. As you can see, there's different timelines, there's different triggers, different campaigns that were sent out to you leading up to ETL, and they kind of ramp up closer to the event. And we notice with results is that you get more people registering closer to the event. So it's important to keep on top and keep asking our audience to help us get the word out. And what we do is we change up the social posts, we change up the visuals. So it's always something new. Think of your people as your new distribution marketing channel. And that works to get you new people like them. Now, we don't stop when the event it's over. There's the post-event. Especially with digital, you have content that's being captured. What do you do with it? Can you use it to leverage it to drive audience acquisition in addition to attendee acquisition? I'll share with you this campaign here where at the beginning of the campaign, we went back and created a campaign for the past speakers. So past speakers were asked to share their sessions from the previous event. So I click on Ira's social share, I get her landing page. What she's doing right now is inviting people to go to the on-demand of this event. I presented on this topic, and here's a video from my session. So these are the takeaways from the previous sessions. If you want more on this topic, now we're driving the audience to go sign up or access the on-demand or purchase the on-demand. So that's audience acquisition. At the same time, there's a double purpose for this campaign. If you are interested in the upcoming event, here is more information about it. Registration wasn't open at the time for this campaign. I could have had a register button here, but now we're driving them also to go register for the event. So there's multiple steps, multiple stages, multiple use cases that you can leverage your audience from the pre, during, and post event in order to amplify your message to drive FOMO, drive registration. Let me show you a dashboard here that in Snowball, what you can see as an organizer. This is an event that just completed. About 8,000 people in total between speakers, attendees, and exhibitors. Email engagement, that's the other thing that I want to say, is that your campaign can be created, designed, and sent directly from Snowball. You don't have to import, export, and all that workaround to do like third-party sending and all that. It's all done within Snowball. So the email engagement, and when we send it from Snowball, we're almost always above 30% engagement rate. Then how many people shared it to social, how many landing page views, awareness, visibility we created, how many people from that landing page clicked to register for the event, and out of those, how many people actually registered. This is an extremely high number of conversion with 60% in this particular case. So 1,273 people came because of referral from Snowball. The best part of what I love to see is this, the snowball effect. Then this is going to show me where people are coming from. Not only we know how many people were referred, well, we know exactly also who are the people that came in because that Adrian brought more people, that exhibitor that brought in almost 200 people. So that's the chance to know who are your most valuable advocates to bring that were mostly engaged in your event. Here I can see them more specifically. If I click on that 120, I'll know who were the 220 that this company referred to this event. Also, I can see also where people are sharing it the most. Email is quite high in the channel that people are using to share their messages. And then we look at also the conversion. Obviously, closer to the event, it gets much higher. And then you see the little spikes, little bumps along the way. These are the reminders, the triggers that we do and build up for the campaign leading up to the event. So every time there's a reminder to these audiences, there's a spike in conversion. That's why it's very important to do so. And then the visibility on the landing pages also, again, shows us the activity for doing that. Now that we know who are our most engaged influencers and advocates in the campaign, now you can get the chance to implement some rewards and activations and gamification to get people to participate even more and give them rewards depending on who referred the most to the event. I can talk to you a little bit more about that. Feel free to reach out to me. I'll be on site at the North American Hub for more questions and answer your questions with more answers and ideas on what you could do with Snowball to get you more people at your events. See you soon.